Sure. Well, people would typically know me as the chairman and CEO at Celsius. What we have actually done here with ZARIOT is we've actually set up a completely independent company to service global enterprise rather than the mobile networks directly, with a completely secure SIM card to deliver connectivity in a secure way that has never been delivered before. ZARIOT came into being simply because there was a need for secure connectivity with quality of service. So we had seen the connected chaos that was ensuing in IoT, and I'd seen it coming for a couple of years in terms of manufacturers flinging SIM cards into absolutely everything they could put it into, without any thought or consideration for what might happen in the future. We're talking about devices that are going to be in the field for 5, 10, or 15 years. Now, one of the things that is critical, and most of those enterprises really don't understand, is that there are inherent vulnerabilities within the global GSM network. You know, the signaling is not secure. SS7, diameter, GTP, all have issues. So all of those IT people who are thinking about putting SIM cards into these devices were simply thinking of it purely from an IP perspective rather than a telecom signaling perspective in terms of security. So Celsius, what they did, they actually secured the mobile network. So we had this inherent understanding of security within the mobile network. A SIM card is not simply something that is connected locally. It is a global roaming SIM card. So the probability is that SIM card in your device is not in its home network. It's roaming. It's being put into a device in China, in Taiwan, in Korea, and is booted up in Senegal, Singapore, London, you name it. So that element of controlled connectivity hadn't really been considered before. And what we aim to do in ZARIOT is provide a realm of control in an era which could end up being connected chaos from a security perspective, from a life cycle management perspective of devices. I mean, the product is for global enterprise. It's for automotive, it's for medical devices, it's for fleet management, it's for smart metering. You know, all of these devices contain or will contain, you know, connectivity to the global mobile network. And all of those manufacturers, OEMs, need this secure connectivity with quality of service, which previously has not been considered. You know, it's simply put a SIM card into a device and assume that it works. However, what happens when it doesn't work? It's not a person. You know, who are they going to call? It's not a person again. So having that element of control of that device, knowing if there are issues within the modem itself, there is inherently a drive to lower the cost of the devices that the world of IoT is using, and that is starting to cause issues. The issues are going to increase primarily because all of those devices need to come down in cost. What happens when devices come down in cost? Quality is lowered. When quality of lowers, devices malfunction. So what does that mean to the mobile network? Well, to the mobile network, that means that you can have devices rebooting once a day, twice a day. It's fine if you've only got 10, 20, 50 of them, but if you've got 10,000 or 20,000, that takes down the mobile network. For what? 10, 15 minutes a day? That's a huge, huge problem. So not having that control is a significant issue for the network. As a OEM or a manufacturer, it's partially your responsibility to diagnose that problem and attempt to fix it in some shape or form. None of the manufacturers or OEM providers that are being connected at the moment really understand the vulnerabilities of the mobile network, be it denial of service, so switching off your device, location tracking, so we can actually track your customers through your device, through interception, SMS, data, etc. So all of those vulnerabilities, none of them are known to all of the enterprise globally. They're swept underneath the carpet by the mobile networks because it's not in their best interest. But from a connectivity perspective, the manufacturers, OEMs, they need to know this exists and know that there's a solution to that problem.